want more information on our downsizing journey, more of the specifics, the practical of how we did it, you can check out our website at livinglightrv.com. What about the alto? Okay, so we just walked into this alto and it has a funky smell. Renovation. We're still in the demolishing phase. Kent's taking out carpet in the bedroom. Being organized, like this is the kitchen hardware, this is the living room hardware, bathroom, this is the cab area hardware. So yeah, that hopefully will help us figure out where things go in the end. All right. Alright, we are at day 7. We're leaving in 1 week, guys. Ah, this is so exciting!
What day is it? Day 4 is done.
Hey, Kent.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Hey, you know what?
What?
I'm Living Light RV.
I'm Living Light RV. We did it, guys! We're in our house. On wheels. We're just heading out right now to go to our farewell party. Oh, look how pretty she is!
Oh my word! This is home.
This is home. This is our home.
So it doesn't quite seem real yet. So it's sort of like a dream. So I guess I'm living the dream.
And I'm a good passenger because this is definitely the way to deal with rush hour. To be on the beach! What the slide?
Just talk.
Woo, weird. All right, let's go. Come on.
Come on in and join the party. Here we
Friday night with Kent and Lisa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited to see you guys all here.
Yes.
We're looking at the chat going, wow, we got some movers and shakers in the room tonight. So
And out of all you people, she's the one that's nervous.
I am so
She
nervous.
just gets-
I always get nervous before a live stream. But I'm among friends. It's okay. Thank you. Hopefully you guys can hear us. I know sometimes we start chatting and you guys are like, you look cute, but we can't hear a word you're saying. So hopefully you can hear us. Oh my goodness. I can't even call out everybody in the room because there's so many of you here tonight. I'm going to give it a shot though, okay? I just gotta, because I don't want to miss anybody. This is our family. Oh,
Okay.
And there's the train. I don't know if you can hear the horn, but it just
Yeah.
left. All right, RV Living Life. We've got Gary and Carol. Welcome, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here tonight. Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Code. This is one of our moderators. That's
Yes.
the word. I almost missed the word there. But if you guys are a moderator, go ahead and put the link to your favorite social media moment right now, whether it's your YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. Put the link to give yourself a little honk, a little toot, a
That's
little
right.
horn.
Toot your horn.
Toot your own horn. That's the word. And yeah, you guys, if you are in our chat tonight and you're hanging out with us, we are going to have a super fun evening.
Yeah.
And
Lots of things planned.
definitely go and support our moderators. They make this place a safe place, and we are so thankful for them. So this is going to be a super duper fun night. And Christina G says, I hear you. She's from Washington State. Nice to see you here, Christina.
Well done.
And we've got Econo Box Garage from Crow's Nest Lake Bible Camp. That's
Whoa,
right. You
they are
guys at
farther
Bible
away
Camp.
than I expected.
And you took the time to join us for a live stream. Thanks, Ian and Sharon. And we love you
Excellent.
guys. Hope things are going well at Bible Camp. They're busy doing, Sharon's cooking and
Oh.
Ian is doing maintenance. So
That's
those
busy.
are not easy jobs, man. It's a lot of work. So praying
Yeah.
for you guys.
It's
Alrighty.
It's fun when it's working, and then when it's not working, it's not fun at all. Because a lot of people are like, "Hey, when's this going to be done?"
It's almost like camp hosting.
It's like camp hosting.
All right, so we've got tired, retired old timers in the house. Jim and Sandra are here with us. Nice to see you guys. If you guys haven't already, head over to Tired Retired Old Timers website or his YouTube channel and go show him some love. All right, we've got Christina G. I already gave her a shout out. We've also got RV Media Creators, which is Garrett from Garrett and Carolyn, which are Diary of a Family.
Yeah.
So they have 2 YouTube channels, so check both of those out. We got Tracy Coral, which is Tracy of Christian and Tracy from Tumbleweed RV Life. So she's in the house tonight. Jim Deuce is here. Good to see you, man.
Jim.
We've been missing you and your awesome sense of humor. Okay, we've also got Kathy Ott is here from New Mexico.
Nice.
I'll bet it's hot in New Mexico.
Well,
I'm
I know
thinking you guys are getting pretty warm.
It's 93 down in where Richard is.
Okay.
Fahrenheit, of course.
In Texas. That's crazy. That is so hot. All right, Richard Machida is, there he is. Hello from 93 degrees Fahrenheit, Texas. That is a little bit
Sue
toasty.
is in the house.
Awesome.
And so is Bob. Now, I have a question for Bob.
And Bridget. Bridget and Richard. They kind of go together.
Bob was the guy that was supposed to get our coffee, right?
Bob,
was that Bob?
Is it Crepo?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just made a phone call to where we collect our mail, and they said that I have a return package from Canada Post there, and I'm like, oh no.
We're thinking it might be your coffee.
I don't know yet.
We're going to go check it out, but hopefully it will show
Why
up. But anyway,
would they not send it to you? I don't know.
He can't write. He's just saying hi because he's driving. He's
Okay.
just going to be listening. So that's all good. I'm glad you could join us. All right. And yes, Spiker's Bee is in the house. Sweet.
And we will communicate on email after this, sometime this weekend.
We're going to be
We have the
giving
weekend off.
Spiker's Bee a shout out in a minute here for a question that she put on one of our videos.
Yes.
So what did you say?
We will communicate with Richard afterwards. Crepo, sorry.
Oh, Bob.
Yes, regarding that package to make sure it either did or didn't. Because I'm thinking today, I'm like, oh, I think I know what that package is that they've just told me. Has been sitting around and it's waiting for me as soon as I get whatever.
Exactly. Nettie, thank you so much for putting our link there for our social media links from Linktree. If you guys want to check out some of our other stuff, you can go do that from following that link. Guys, I do have in my day planner to start working on our website. I want to do a whole story. Stop talking for a second. I want to do a whole blog series, or what do you call that, like a written out version of our RV Life on a Shoestring Budget.
Yes,
because I think it would be useful to have that for kind of like evergreen content.
I got like 94 things over here that I need to click on during our 1 hour, so we're like, come on, let's get into it.
We got stuff to do and stuff to talk about. Let's first do a personal update.
Okay,
you want to do a personal update?
Yes, personal update.
Do you have a thingy for personal update?
No. Well, I could do.
He's gonna make something up.
Personal update. There we go.
Sure, whatever. Oh yes, Nettie's got our coffee link there too. We just ordered another batch of coffee. So our coffee, actually, you guys, it is exclusive blend just for Living Light RV. You cannot get this coffee from anywhere else. Unfortunately, we only can sell it to Canadians. That's why we're worried that the one that we sent to Bob might have come back for some reason. The border doesn't like us sending coffee. I don't know what the deal is there. But if you're a Canadian and you need coffee, definitely follow that link or go to our website, livinglightrv.com, and click on the coffee tab.
And the roaster that roasts it is our personal friend, Glenn. He does a fantastic job and sends it in the mail right away. Like 36 hours after he roasts it, it's sent. Yeah. It's amazing.
It's super fresh.
As Lisa keeps talking, I went outside. I used one of these pieces of tech that I still have kicking around. While Lisa keeps talking, I'm going to show you this tech that I threw outside the other morning, early in the morning, to show you the sunrise. Here it comes.
Ah, there we go. I see that John Chalker is in the house. Welcome, John, from Waterbury, Connecticut. Nice to see you, too. And it's a beautiful day, and you love our videos, and we love you so much. Thanks, John. And Kent, that sunrise is amazing. That is absolutely beautiful. You can see our Canadian flag waving in the wind there. We put that up for Canada Day, and I think I'm just going to leave it up there. I really like it.
And there's something that you should know.
What's that?
That sunrise thing happens every day.
Really? I must.
It's news to her, I know.
I only get up for the sunrise if I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
And maybe 2 other times a year if I choose to. So, Hey, you know what? I have a good idea. We are going to be doing a lot of interaction with you guys today. So to
Yep.
get you warmed up for, I see that Bridget's got the iPad so that she can comment, and they're watching it on the big screen TV in their
Cool.
RV, which always weirds me out. I don't know if you want to see me on a big screen TV. But anyway, so in order to get you guys warmed up, let's ask a question. What location were you at when you saw the best sunrise ever? So put that in the comment section right now. That's totally random.
Favorite question.
So for me, I know what my answer is. The best sunrise I ever saw was at the Grand Canyon. So that was January 1st. It was New Year's Day of 2019.
20.
Was it 20?
It was 20.
It was 2020.
Yeah.
The crazy year. What a way to start that crazy year.
Because then we went from the Grand Canyon down to, and I remember Vegas, and it was like chatter, 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 and then we went right up the coast and crossed.
So if I were typing in the chat, I would write Grand Canyon New Year's Day 2020. That was my most epic sunrise I ever saw. So you guys go ahead and put that in the chat and just let us know what your favorite
See, there's only about 7 for Lisa to pick from, so...
RV Living Life says, if you send coffee across the border, the sniffing dogs wonder what you were hiding. It's good coffee. They probably just want to drink it.
There you go.
Over the Hill RV is in the house. Nice to see you guys. Welcome here. Alrighty. So what else do we have? Okay. One of the best was Miramar Beach in Florida. That's from Econo Box Garage. Nice. They're loving that. Quartzsite best sunrise. Yes, Quartzsite has
pretty amazing.
Sunrises.
And those
sunsets are gorgeous there too, for sure.
They can be the very best. Yeah.
RV Media Creators best sunrise I ever saw was Douglas, Arizona in the fall. Ooh. Oh, that would be beautiful. Where is Douglas, Arizona? Is that near Quartzsite, Phoenix? Is it more like Flagstaff?
Yeah.
I don't know where Douglas is, but that sounds beautiful. Tumbleweed RV Life, Cabo San Lucas at the top of the hill looking over the marina. You guys, these are epic locations. Now, we need to do more traveling.
At Cabo is looking out over the marina east view, I guess it is. So I know I've been in Puerto Vallarta and it's always looking west. So
yeah, Bridget says, yes, Arizona has great sunrises and sunsets. So does Alaska. Ooh. Yes, Alaska would have beautiful sunrises and sunsets for sure.
We once chased a sunset in Alaska, almost to Alaska.
Tumbleweed says, we remember you guys are not morning people.
That's right.
That's why we do live streams on Friday night. And you guys are morning people because you do live streams on Saturday morning. And maybe twice a year, we show up for one of Tumbleweed's RV.
And speaking of not being morning people, I did jump out the other day and, actually, there's a sunset. And
there you go.
I also jumped out and took some pictures with my new Google Pixel 6 phone.
That sunset is looking over a canola field that's just starting to ripen. It's beautiful out here. Right. Those yellow fields are gorgeous.
And what about this one?
Ooh,
there's Google Pixel 6.
Yeah, you guys, it's incredible. Kent's new phone takes incredible pictures. So that was just taken outside,
right behind Bessie,
right at our campsite. So, all right,
there you go.
All right, we've got
enjoying, having fun.
Of course, Jim Deuce does not disappoint with his sense of humor. He says tequila sunrise. That's another story. Calgary, Alberta. I love it. RV Media Creators. Douglas is on the southern border, closer to New Mexico. Okay, ooh. Southeast of Tucson. Got it. That's awesome. That's awesome. John Chalker, the epic sunrise I saw was from the Gettysburg Battleground.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really neat. As we got a chance to watch the Boy Scouts, watch the sunrise, and stay on the grounds. That's really, really neat. Wow, beautiful. So much history in our countries, and that is one big reason why I want to do some more traveling. So,
and just so you know, the techie part of it is that phone, if you do a night scene, it's a 4-minute capture, and then it stacks all the pictures together. So that's why you get such a really nice picture, because it took 4 minutes of being on a tripod and capturing it.
Yeah, exactly. We got a couple more sunrise coming in here. The farms in Saskatchewan, yes, from Tired Retired Old Timers. Those prairie sunrises and sunsets are absolutely incredible. And Disney World from John Chalker, early in the morning, right before rope drop. Oh my gosh, it was exquisite. It was like the sun is coming up over the castle. John, that's amazing.
And you'll never forget it.
Huge Disney
You'll
fans.
never
I have to
forget
say,
it.
we loved classic Disney, not new Disney. But yes, we have definitely enjoyed those moments of waiting for the rope to drop. I love it.
Good.
That's awesome. That's great. And
Excellent.
People like your pictures, by the way.
Excellent.
Good
Well,
job.
I'll keep taking them.
Can't take those pictures, not me.
Yeah.
We're not doing that contest anymore.
No,
we just
that contest.
that
We destroyed that contest. I destroyed that contest.
Pictures are just awesome compared to mine. Yeah, for sure. Cannon Beach, definitely Oregon coast. That would be amazing for sure. Yeah, best sunsets in USA, San Francisco RV resort right on the ocean in Canada. Pinerney Provincial Park looking over Lake Huron. Yes, that
sounds
would be
awesome.
Absolutely epic. Yeah, so good job, you guys. Good typing, good skills there, getting your stuff warmed up for getting involved in today's game. We have a game coming up halfway through our show tonight. It's going to be
Oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah,
meantime,
that was it.
There's a train. Okay, so the game is going to be the best of RV YouTubers. So start putting your thinking cap on. Start thinking about your favorite RV YouTube channels. We just want to give people a shout out because the other day, okay, here's where this.
We actually want to corroborate a little bit too. Like if you guys said, "Hell, the best channel you need to watch is," I want to hear.
That's how this all started because we were sitting around a campfire with some people who were at the campsite, some of our subscribers and friends, and they were giving us, "Have you seen so and so's channel? Have you seen so and so's channel?" And lots of them I had never heard of before. So, and I feel disappointed because they said all that, I didn't write it down, and now I don't know what the names of those channels are. So this is a good opportunity for us to share the best RV content on YouTube.
Yeah.
So there's categories. So don't just shout them out yet. Just hold your horses. So there will be 10 categories.
But we'll start with one and we'll just work through it.
Oh, we're not going to tell them ahead of time what all the categories are?
No. We'll start on one, we'll finish on one, we'll go to the next one, or else it's going to be a mess.
Okay, we don't
want I won't even get my train robbery in.
We don't want a mess. Ooh, you got a train robbery tonight?
I want to show you a train robbery.
All right, we got lots to show you tonight. So put your thinking cap on, start thinking about your favorite RV YouTubers, and we'll give you like an example of a category would be like...
Oh, I'll show them the tech one. Here's the tech one.
It'll be like...
It's better than this one, but...
Best tech...
RV tech.
Best RV tech. So think of your best RV tech channel.
How'd you like that?
Your best RV repair channel. So kind of different categories.
There I am in a smoke-filled room, holding my drone, making it go across... No, I didn't do that.
Alrighty, so let's move on to our personal update. So what's been going on with Kent and Lisa?
Lisa is still recovering, and I think the recovery's gone well. Except...
From what?
Well, Lisa had surgery on her eye, and then she's supposed to take it easy, which I think she has. And I think she's all repaired, and I think everything's working out pretty good.
I have an appointment next Friday as follow-up to get the all good, everything is okay.
She takes the patch off then.
For my eye.
No, she hasn't a patch on.
But last week I had a tooth pulled, so that's not fun at all. I'm sure many of you have experienced the same situation. It's a way back molar, and it was just infected and causing problems, so out it came, and...
Yeah, and it was getting... there and then not, and then it was causing problems again and not.
It's been a long road. It's been harder to recover from that tooth extraction than I thought it was going to be. I just wasn't really prepared for that. So even right now as I'm talking, I'm like, I can feel it. I'm getting tired already on that side. So you might have to carry.
We might have to go to a train robbery soon.
We might have to take a break. So if I'm slurring my words, it's because I'm still learning how to do my talking with the tooth. It's
not because of meds. She's already mostly off.
Well,
I'm
still on some pain medication, but
a lot less.
Yeah, a lot less. So I was laying in the dentist chair and I was thinking to myself, like, I hate this. I do not like going to the dentist. I'm like clenching my hands and I'm like, oh, this hurts. I don't like it. And they tend to use like 5 needles to freeze me because I could feel everything. Anyway, so I'm laying there. I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to be so stressed. What can I do to be unstressed? And I always think that whenever I count my blessings, or if I can think of something that I'm thankful for, that helps to reduce the stress. So I'm laying there and I'm like, okay, what am I thankful for? What could I possibly be thankful for in this moment? And I'm like, you know what? I'm thankful it's 2022 and not 1822 in the dentist chair.
True.
So I'm thankful for the dentist. I'm thankful that he got rid of that problem tooth. And yeah, there's always something to be thankful for.
All right.
Find the silver lining. Yes. And yes, thank you, Melanetti. I'm glad I'm doing better as well. Thank you for all your prayers. Game? We're not doing the game yet.
Oh, okay. Best RT. Okay,
Man,
keep your
Kent
thinking
is
cap
just-
on.
He's just ready.
I'm ready to
go.
click.
He's ready to go. I think we'll do the game after we do the questions.
Okay.
Or the train robbery. Do you
Go
wanna
to
do
the
train
questions.
robbery?
Go to the questions.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Favorite
Favorite
questions.
questions. You should have added an S on there.
Well, didn't
Okay.
you see the Zorros? That was the S.
So we have done a few videos on RV life on a shoestring budget, and we wanted to just feature some of the questions that you guys have been asking and just address them here on Livestream, because some of those answers that we just type in are short and sweet, but it's not enough of an answer, I feel. So let's go ahead and ask some of the questions. So Enchanter45 said, thoughts on Berkey and Little Buddy. So I'm assuming Little Buddy is the buddy heater.
I'm gonna say so.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So
guess that.
Give a
because-
little synopsis on your thoughts on the buddy heater.
Okay, buddy heater. I keep one. We've kept one with us for 4 years, and actually, when we went to Whitehorse, ours wasn't working as well as it should have. It was sputtering and all that stuff. I actually just got a brand new one out of the box and put the other one aside and moved on because it doesn't owe me anything anymore. I've used it up, and I need to have a buddy heater that works, and it does not cost electricity, and it keeps us from, being plus 10, plus 12 in the Celsius in the RV instead of minus 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big deal.
I wasn't really listening to you because I
That's
was
fine.
reading comments, but I would say if you're going to use the buddy heater in your rig, crack a window open and have your CO detector working, just in
And
case. We
Gary
don't want
says-
anybody to get sick.
Back in 1822, the Wi-Fi would have been really lousy
That's
too.
what I saw. It was making me laugh.
Yeah.
Tired old timer has chips in 2 teeth, so he has an appointment next week. Good luck with that. I hope everything works out well for you.
I keep hearing that people in the U.S. have, we don't have really good internet, and I'm like, it's 2022. Like, you're all on 9G by now, right?
9G.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
I'm
Okay.
sure you guys are.
So thanks
okay,
to
whatever.
Enchanter45 for that question. Oh, Berkey, yes. We love our Berkey water filter. Love the Berkey water filter. The water in this campground has a really sulfury well water kind of smell.
It's okay. It's sulfur
not
is low,
dangerous.
but there's also a lot of
It
that.
just stinks.
What's the calcium? Yes.
That's it. So when we run it through our Berkey and use that for a coffee maker and for drinking and food prep, I just feel safer because it's such a good filtration system. We also will be ordering another what's it called? The No Dirty Water Solo
Stainless steel
blue tech water filter that goes on the hose on the outside of the rig. You guys might have seen a video that Kent did. I think was it a short or a whole video? It might have been a whole video
a whole
on
video.
repairing the housing for the filter that we got a couple of years ago because
Thanks.
it cracked in the freezing cold
Yeah.
winter. So,
But I didn't
repair
prime it.
didn't work.
I didn't prime it. I left too much air in
Yeah.
there, and it went pop.
Yeah, so we need to just get a new one, which
So-
we want to do anyway because we want to show you guys what the new one looks
The
like.
stainless steel one should look awesome.
Our friend Jane Bray ordered one, and you can actually, there's a link. I don't know, Nettie, if you can find that link for the water filter. It should
If you
be
go back
on,
7 videos, you'll probably find it.
It should be on every video page, actually.
It could
might
be,
be in the description
But
below.
it's definitely on the one like I don't know. I went back
Or-
7 videos, and that's like there it was.
Or it'll be on our About page. Anyway, if you want to click on that, you can order from that affiliate link and you can also get 15% off if you type in Living Light 15.
So
Anyway,
yes.
so Jane Bray, friends of ours, ordered a filter, a solo water filter, and she said that she needed to go to Canadian Tire and order and buy an adjustment so that it would fit on her hose properly. So
Yeah.
we want to do that for you on a video so you guys can see what is all involved.
And
in
I will
that.
do that, and I'll get you the
Yeah.
part number even.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
And
next.
a couple of small hose clamps, I think.
Yeah. So we'll figure out what
And
we
you
need
cut a garden.
to.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah, to make it work for you. So we don't want to leave you hanging there. Justin and Christina's RV Van Life is in the house. Good to
Yes.
see you guys. Hope everything
Go
is
Canada.
doing well in your side of the country and with your little one. So hopefully everything is good. Yeah, another reason we want to play this game, the Best of RV YouTube game, is because we have not been watching any YouTube at all. Because we don't have any Wi-Fi at this campground. It's all data, and our data is getting used up doing live streams and putting up our videos and Zoom calls, that kind of
And
thing. So
doing company work.
yeah, and doing work. So once we're done here, are going to binge YouTube for the whole winter. So we want to have a list of all the best channels to watch. So all right. So yes, it's
So it's coming up. The game is coming up.
Personal reasons why I wanted to. Okay, another question. Spikers B asked us, why don't we use the tote tank or the poop.
Oh yeah,
the poop
the blue,
thing.
the blue boy.
The blue boy. I know.
The honey wagon.
You know what Mel calls
the
it?
personal honey wagon.
Mel from Mel and Eddie. He calls it yesterday's Meals on Wheels.
I know he does. I know.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, and the
Mel
day before.
Is so funny.
Anyways.
All right, so why don't we use it?
The reason we don't use it is very simple, I think. Because I thought about this for a while, and I'm like, well, the reason is we have designed our life so that in 7-day increments, we're happy to boondock, and then we move on. So we move on to get water, we move on to get groceries, we move on to everything. So we're never planting ourselves for like 4 weeks without sewer services.
Now, that being said, if we do get to Quartzsite this winter, hint, hint, then probably we would use it there.
Well, we didn't when we were in Quartzsite last time, and other people did.
It's so easy to pack up our motorhome and just drive it.
Pick it all up, or just leave stuff.
Yeah.
Drive in, drive back.
Well, leaving our outside stuff like our chairs
fresh
and
water, all the sewer is all dumped.
It's easier to move the rig than it is. And I think that would be different if you had a truck and trailer for hitching up and stuff. But when it comes to the motorhome, it's literally like throw all the stuff in the shower and the sink so nothing falls over and drive. Like, it's so easy to just go to a dump station and dump. Anyway, so that's the reason why we do that. So we got Sarita Penman from Central California. Hot. Yes.
Is that like from Yucca Valley?
Hot. Yeah, we love that area. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we do.
So welcome here. I'm glad you're here. Alrighty, so another question.
Or Bakersfield.
And thank you, Spikers, for asking that question. So Blake Dewhurst said, "Where is your beautiful other half?"
Oh yeah, I did.
Talking about me.
No, it was okay. Yes, I did a video standalone with no Lisa. Lisa had
because my face was falling off.
Lisa,
like, literally.
Well, come on. It was that, but it was something else. Ugh. Lisa had 2 sisters come into town for like 3 days.
That too.
And they're like,
while my face was falling off. Yes. Yeah. We went to Stampede. Well, my face was falling off. Anyway, so that is why Kent did last week's video by himself, because I was not feeling well and I was super duper busy. So, yes, he did a good job though. I think he did a great job on that. So, what was the topic again?
I don't remember. Let's move on.
His topic was essential gear for RV life on a shoestring budget. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Alrighty. See, I remembered. I watched it.
Yay.
And next question is from Traveling. My funds are low, which I think is such a clever YouTube title. What are the 11 income sources? Because we mentioned that we have 11 streams of income right now.
And he's like, just share them with me. What are you hiding them for?
And literally, you guys, planning for this live stream happened about 15 minutes before we went live. So I didn't actually have a chance to think through what are the 11, but I can throw some of them out there for you so that you can have an idea. And on that website, when I start getting everything written down in print, I will put it on there. So some of the streams of income that Kent and I have are our YouTube channel.
Yep. And Patreon. And the things that
take turns.
Okay.
YouTube channel. Patreon.
My turn.
No, that was your turn. You said Patreon.
Go.
I am doing the campground newsletter and getting paid for that.
We're camp hosting and getting paid for that.
We are. Now my mind is drawing a blank. I can't think of any more. What are some other streams? Oh, our affiliate programs. So we have an affiliate with coffee.
Amazon
affiliate. Yes, we have another affiliate with our water filter. How many is that? I don't even know what number.
I don't know, but there's one more, and that is Getty's Images. I have put 99 videos on Getty's Images, and I'm starting to get some activity there and a few sales. So, you know what? That's one that I can just let be out there, and as a couple of sales go through, a little bit more money comes in.
That's right. Kent also works with my brother-in-law with Send in the Drone, so he does a lot of video editing. Our brother-in-law has a drone business, so he'll go out and take footage of construction sites as they're being built, or measuring stockpiles, all that kind of stuff. And if he needs video editing so that it can look all nice and shiny and pretty for Instagram or Facebook, Kent's the guy who does that, so he gets paid for that as well. So
I also work with my father-in-law, and we do some website. And I do a little bit of graphics and stuff to go with that, so that we work together as a team.
Yes. So John Chalker actually asks a great question kind of in the middle of all of this. He says, how come you don't have your own Amazon store yet? And that is another thing that's on my list of things to do. As I'm going to be working through the website, I'm going to be putting up an actual Amazon store. But in the meantime, you can click on our Amazon links, which are at the bottom of every video. They're in the description below.
Yes.
So, and we have Amazon.com as well as Amazon.ca.
And I saw them in the links over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Or there,
exactly.
whichever side they're populating on.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Annette.
Christina says, do you recommend going right through Berkey Company or Amazon?
Don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember
think
either.
we ordered directly from Berkey, but maybe from Amazon. When I get my filter replacements, I go through Amazon. So, from me, like from our own personal benefit, if you click on our Amazon link and order Berkey, then we get the benefit of that. Like
Sure.
we get a little bit of kickback from the Amazon company because we're an affiliate with them. So, but you do whatever works for you as far as like, I don't know what the warranty differences would be if there is any. So do your research on that. That's a very good question.
Very good question. Thanks for bringing it up. We'll probably write it down and
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
think about that down the future. Now, we also got a not dark comment.
Ty Retired Old Timer says, we are a great personal camp host, and he knows this from
Aw,
experience. Thanks,
that is
Jim.
amazing.
That's great.
Thank
yes.
you.
We love being camp hosts at this campground.
Yes, we do.
Not all camp hosting jobs are created equal.
Yes.
This one is amazing.
And we should tell you that one day.
Yes,
you know,
we
there's
should.
some
We
that
should.
just don't measure up.
Yes, exactly. Oh, we have Imperial RVing. That's awesome. Welcome here, you guys. It's always good to see new people here. So, excellent. We have, I think, one more question. Canadian BC asked us a question. How are you surviving the gas prices? And right now, it's not that big of a deal because we're stationary.
Yeah.
We are mostly stationary. We're camp hosting. We did take Bessie up to Red Deer once. We are planning on going to hopefully Abraham Lake sometime this summer. And hopefully out to an undisclosed location.
Yes.
Way up in the north.
do
We're going to go do some boondocking up there. I'm not sure
drone
where it is.
filming.
Take some beautiful footage of
Yeah.
some of the forests up there. So we're hoping to do a couple of trips, boondocking kind of trips. So that will hit us hard with gas. And we are taking our car back up to Red Deer every once in a while to visit family. In our world that we live in, when we have to pay an extra expense, like we pay a lot of money for cell phone data, we pay a lot of money for gas, we just consider that our rent because we don't have a house that we pay a mortgage payment or rent payment on. So
or insurance or
Yeah,
property
we'll
tax
put-
or water or garbage
it cost
fees.
us, I think, what do we say, $700 to get from Abbotsford to Calgary in the motorhome and towing the car.
And that was
so,
with elevated gas prices, I think.
It was. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they were really high, and it's
So,
over the mountains.
That's rent.
Yeah, so every time we would just put a couple $100s in and go, well, that's a rent payment. It's a
And
rent check.
remember, gas right now is almost times 2 of what it was like 3 years ago. You just have to factor that in.
Yeah.
You just have to. That's part of living.
Everybody wants to know where we're going for the winter. So Tracy says, when we're finished camp hosting this year, are you heading south? Imperial RVing says Florida for the winter. And as much as I would love to go to Florida for the winter, as we just talked about, said gas
All
prices.
lines are crossing that we will be.
Are we going to tell everybody? Hoping to see you in the south at the Q. Our plan is to go to the Q. So
There you go.
Hopefully we can cross that border. Hopefully we can get to Quartzsite, Arizona and spend a long time. I just want to hang out in Quartzsite.
Yeah.
I loved that. I loved hanging out with the people, being in the desert where it's nice and warm, just boondocking, being independent without having a whole bunch of people right beside you and rules and all that stuff.
And
Anyway, Quartzsite is
it just
amazing.
worked.
Palm Springs also, Christina G. Palm Springs is also beautiful. And we probably would end up, probably. We have 1,000 Trails memberships, so going to Palm Springs makes sense.
Oh, going to Palm Springs makes sense, but then
yeah.
I'm probably not traveling through California. I don't know.
But if we go down like to Arizona and then go over to Palm Springs and then come back, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But definitely the plan is to head south. And Econobox Garage, we loved visiting with you guys too a couple weeks ago. That was so much fun to spend time together. Hope we can do it again sometime this summer.
We'll get Justin and Christina to come down to Quartzsite and we can all hang out. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're going to Florida in December. At which point it will be just a living expense. That's the thing. Like when you're talking about gas prices, once you get to where you're going, once we get to Arizona or once Justin and Christina get down to Florida, if you're just going to stay in one place or one close location, you're not spending a lot of money on gas because you're just stationary. So
that's right.
Spider Ioette says, "Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome here. It's great to have everybody here. This is awesome."
Hey,
all right,
we're almost ready for our game, but should I go to the bank robbery first?
That's it for the questions.
No, it wasn't a bank robbery. It was a train robbery.
Train robbery. Kent has a train robbery video for you.
The very first train robbery that ever succeeded in North America, they derailed the train. So they don't do that here. But let me show this to you.
That's probably a good thing.
you go. We survived.
They have so much fun here. Every train robbery looks different. They plan it out just before it happens. Plan it out as if you can plan a train robbery.
Yeah.
We never know where it's going to happen. Sometimes campers will say, is it going to happen in the campground and wet time? And we're like, we don't know. You can't schedule a train robber. So sometimes they do that out at the cemetery. Sometimes they do it out at Arrowwood. Sometimes they do it at the campground. So it's not every single train. So you just never really know when it's going to happen. But that one that you just grabbed on the drone, that was a really good one. They went all out.
It was excellent. I've given open reins to drone around here, so I'm pretty impressed.
It's fun. It's super, super fun. So actually on Sunday, we're going on the train.
Yeah.
So they've got a film crew coming onto the train to do a bunch of marketing stuff, and we were invited to be part of that. So hopefully we can get you guys some really good from the train footage on Sunday. And
some impressive
bring that
stuff.
To you. Maybe next live stream we'll share that. That'll be good.
I'll probably use my camera.
Yes. Yeah, you won't be using anybody's.
I might be using our
GoPro and our phones, that kind of stuff. Okay. So we have another comment, and as much as I don't want to give too much airtime to negative comments, I feel that this person's comment has a negative tone to it, but he has a good point that a lot of people think about when they're talking about going to full-time RV life.
I don't think the delivery was perfect, but I think that the point should be well taken.
Yeah, and so we wanted to talk about his point. So Arkman says, this was 6 days ago, he says, I could not imagine living in an RV that is also the transportation mode. If it breaks down, you're homeless. That's not just risk-taking, that's just dumb. I would always have...
Keep reading.
Sorry, I just think it's so funny people talk about that. I would also have the tow truck and the camper, a much smarter way to go. Of course, everybody thinks they're right. Yeah. So I think what I want to say to Arkman and anybody else who has that... It's a legitimate thought. I'm not saying the thought
I think the
concept is bad.
All of us should actually have thought through that.
Yes, exactly. So basically, if you're living full-time in an RV, whether it's a trailer or a camper or a motorhome or a van, whatever it is, you are accepting a certain level of risk to your life. So you are realizing that at any moment something could go wrong. I mean, you could lose a tire, you could have a fire, you could get broken into, you could get lost, you could have a rollover, you could have like all these horrible things that could happen.
You could have a new rig and have to take it into the shop for warranty work.
Exactly. So what I want to say is what we have found with a lot of people that we talk to are, if you have a trailer, let's say you have a beautiful fifth wheel or you have a beautiful trailer or a motorhome, when it goes into the shop, most of the time the reason it goes into the shop is for the house part, not the engine part. Now, we have people who have a beautiful truck and they have to take the truck in for engine work. Well, if that happens and your trailer is at a rest area on the side of the interstate, you still are pretty much homeless. Like, you might have your stuff, but you have to get your truck fixed or whatever.
It becomes a difficult,
a stressful situation. No matter
there's something you have to figure out.
No matter what your setup is, if things go wrong, it's going to be stressful. So we have friends of ours right now. Their motorhome is in the shop, and it is engine problems, right? That's their issue. So they're actually living this out right now. You know who you are. You can comment about it if you like to. But so they have found themselves in that exact situation. But that's okay because they just say, you know what? For now, instead of living in our motorhome, we're going to go and live in a cabin, or we're going to go live somewhere else temporarily for the next couple of weeks until our motorhome is fixed. So yes, it is a legitimate concern. But it's not a reason to say, no, I'm never going to live in an RV.
There's a comment to read.
Okay, yes, exactly. So this is Bridget and Richard. We are broke down. You just find someplace else to live. Exactly. If your house burns down, you just go find someplace else to live. Our RV is in the hospital now. We are in a cabin in 1,000 Trails Park.
Yeah, they figured it out. They had some lead time to say, oh, this is going to be a problem, and they figured out what they were going to do with their problem. Yeah. You see, if you were in Fort McMurray and the place burned down, you had to relocate. Yeah. It wasn't your choice.
Exactly.
It just happened. If you have a kitchen fire, you have to get out while it gets replaced because you need a kitchen in a... So you might be living in a motel. I know, I've been in the insurance business. People live in motels for like 4 months while their house gets rebuilt. Yeah. Or we've had people in here because they're between houses because they sold their house. Yeah. And now they're not in a house and they're homeless. Yeah. And it's like, and?
Yeah, exactly. So, you got to just roll with it.
You got to just roll with it. Now, we did a cost-benefit analysis and we figured out that Bessie was the right choice for us.
Yeah, so that video that Arkman commented on was the video where we said, what is your most frugal option for full-time RV living?
Yeah.
If you just don't have a lot of money and you can't just go out and buy 2 vehicles, like a truck and a trailer, then we feel that getting a motorhome, a Class A or a Class C, would be the best thing, because you have your engine and your house all in one fell swoop. Now, I like the comment right here. RV Living Life says one of the main reasons we bought a Class A is so that we have 2 vehicles in case one breaks down. Exactly. You've got your house on wheels, and then you've got your tow vehicle. We now have a tow vehicle, thanks to Melanetti. Little Ruby gets towed on the back of Bessie. And so, yeah, if we have an engine problem, then we still do have a car to drive around in. So it is a good option.
Uh-oh, that's a really horrible comment. Jim says exactly, there are never any guarantees. Why aren't there any guarantees, Jim? Come on.
I want guarantees.
I want guarantees.
Even in Sticks and Bricks, there's no guarantee. And Melanetti said, yep, sometimes it's hard for Sticks and Bricks people to understand our lifestyle, which we thought also was pretty funny that this guy makes this comment and we just all assume that he's Sticks and Bricks.
That's right, because of how he says it. I'm on my tow truck.
Maybe he gets it. Maybe he's not.
Maybe he's
Sticks and Bricks.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And guess what? We do have people from our channel that are from the UK, and they do have a little bit of different way of talking, and we're like, hey, they don't even understand RV language. It's like, no. They have different RV language. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We're good.
Bridget, thanks for sharing your story and your tale tonight, because I do think that people need to realize that is something that does happen, and we just roll with it. And she says, you just budget. She says, we lived in Florida last winter at 1,000 Trail Parks for free for months. Right? Exactly. So now you have to pay for a cabin a little bit. She says, God provides. And yes, he does. Amen. It was hard because we have pets, but we are fine. And we love adventures. You know, it's all about attitude. How are you going to look at this situation when something goes sideways? How are you going to view it, right? So, yeah, exactly. Excellent. She says that, or John Chalker says it. I think he might be a little facetious, that guy.
It could be.
That commenter.
You know what? If we don't get through this game, we're not going to get to the game.
Oh my goodness. It's 7:41. We're having way too much fun with you guys. This is amazing.
So guess what, guys?
Let's do it.
You have your favorite you have your favorite YouTubers. So give them a shout out when we go through the category.
Here's the rules. Are you done? I didn't want to cut you off. Keep going.
I'll be done as soon as you tell me I'm done.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, John. We love you too, man. You're the best. All right. So here are the rules for best of RV YouTube. So you can only comment once per category. Yeah. So we don't want like 100. So pick your favorite or the best, right? So 1 comment per category, and that's basically the only
Shout them out.
So, and let's do this and get a pen and paper so you can jot down all these awesome
And if
YouTubes.
you don't know the name of the YouTube channel, just tell us who the guy is. You know,
that's how for sure. Well, we can always Google it and figure it out. So awesome. Here we go. So the first category, number 1 is ready? Here it is. Your favorite full-time family. Who is your favorite full-time family to watch on YouTube? So not necessarily your best friends, because I know who I would pick for my best friends.
Yeah.
But anyway, who is your favorite full-time family? So someone with kids, someone who is full-time in their RV.
Yeah.
And what is the name of their channel or the name of their...
Yep. Jarhead and Ginger are in the room.
Hey, nice to see you guys. Welcome here.
Oops.
They just got home and tuned in. So Jarhead and Ginger, we're playing a game. It's called the Best of RV YouTube game. So we're going to give you 10 categories, and you guys can give us 1 answer per category. And this is just a way for us to shout out other channels and to build a community and to network with each other.
As we go through these 10 categories, we want to write down some channels that we want to watch more stuff on. So we want to get it from you guys. So the first category is...
favorite full-time family channel. So we're not actually going to write these down because we're going to go back and watch the video later and watch the live stream, and we'll write them down from there. So you can always do that as well. But I recommend just grab a pen and paper and write down. Okay, who do we got? We have...
Our Not So Perfect Life.
Our Not So Perfect Life and KYD. Christina.
KYD.
That's 2 ansers.
Yeah, there you go.
1 per category.
She is anxious and ready.
Right. KYD means keep your daydream for those of you who don't know. Melanetti family is Diary of a Family. Woohoo!
That's the one I have to will put down because you know what?
Diary of a Family.
I've been featured on their channel.
We love those guys, and they're just so real, and their videos are just like, this is our family. This is how we do RV life.
I was holding on to Eddie. No, Timmy, so he didn't step over into the Grand Canyon.
Justin and Christina's RV Van Life said RV Kids. We've got Nursing Our Travel Bug. We've got Wandering Roots. We've got KYD. We've got Luke and Alicia, who are now in the U.S. with a new baby. That's awesome. Keep your daydream. Christina says, oops, it's okay. Fine. We forgive you. I can't remember the name, but the lady is Morgan and the hubby is British and they have a few kids. That's awesome. Thomas Maher Jr. is in the house. Hi, Thomas. Welcome.
Excellent.
All right. So that is fantastic for the Full-Time Family channel. All right. Next category. Keep going with these if you want. Yep. Just try and only give one answer per Diary of a Family.
Who is your favorite? Drum roll, please.
Your
RV
best
repair channel.
The best RV repair channel. So who's going to give you the best tips when things break? Who's your best RV repair channel?
Jim showed me how to fix his
car.
His car.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Was it? It was I know which one it is.
It starts with an E.
I know. Equinox.
Equinox. That's the word. Excellent. Awesome. So yes. Less Junk, More Journey. Richard, that is definitely one of our favorites too. Yes. We really like watching those guys. They're just so authentic. So, yeah, awesome. Thomas just got his AC fixed. Oh, glad you did that because it's hot. It's a hot summer. All right. So who is the best RV repair channel? Because we all need to have our RVs repaired at different times. And I think is it called Love Your RV?
Yeah,
I think so. He does an RV repair channel.
No, actually,
who am I thinking of?
Who's the guy with the J?
Jared. His name is Jared.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of his channel. Maybe you guys know it. Yeah, exactly. Thin Blue Lane. Yeah, that's another one too for sure. Morton's on the move for repair. Yeah, that's a good one.
AZ Expert.
Yes, AZ Expert. Perfect.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sue.
Spikers, because you had said that when we were visiting, and I couldn't remember the name. So thank you for saying that. Wandering Roots has the same RV as us. That's great. Tech Tip Tuesday. Okay, sounds good. RV Repair RV with Tito. Awesome.
Excellent.
Badge, everyone needs one. I've heard of that guy Badge, but I haven't seen any of his videos. This is so perfect. This is good. So we'll have a whole list of YouTubes to watch when we get
have to
Wi-Fi
keep
again.
moving.
Next category is Best RV Food Channel. Who has the best RV and camping food? The best RV camping kitchen, the cooking outdoors,
how to set up your kitchen,
how to set it
how
up,
to set up the least amount of ingredients,
how to use a Blackstone, how to use a skillet,
how to cook and make sure you're healthy.
Yeah. So who has the best RV food channel? So let's see. Oh, Jared Gillis. That's it. Thanks, Thomas. I knew it. Jared, all about RVs. That's the one I was thinking of. So yeah, for sure. That's for the
RV media creators.
Repair. Yeah, exactly.
He repairs.
Yeah, he does. He does some
bearings
repair stuff
and
too. Yeah,
so many other things.
Yeah, Garrett does that too for sure, which is great. RV media creators. Awesome. So let's get it out here. Best RV food channel. Days Great Adventure would be one of mine. They do their food feature every once in a while, so they do some fun things there.
True.
Blue Grease Monkey. That's
and
good.
guess what?
KYD also does. Keep Your Daydream does lots of food stuff. In fact, I think Trish did a recipe book. I think like a camping or RV recipe book. So
excellent.
Yeah, she's got one there. Good.
Excellent. Thank
you.
Mike
Bussey's in the house. Welcome. Yeah,
excellent.
And thanks for that shout out for KYD for the best food channel, because I do think they do some really good food. Recipes and videos and
fresh
stuff.
Yeah. And like farmers market stuff.
Yeah.
And so
she loves her produce. Trish really loves her produce. So so give us a shout out for the best RV food channel, and we'll get those flowing in the chat. And like I said, try and just put one per category, otherwise it's going to get flooded. But definitely want one. Put them in there.
Are we going to the next one? Here we go.
Next category number 4. Oh, I like what Richard did there. He put food : KYD, so then we can kind of clarify what we're talking about. You're right.
Most adventurous RV or van life.
Who's the most adventurous? This might be a tricky one. The most adventurous RV,
the one that goes on the adventures and shares
van life
it with you.
Channel. So who has the best adventures? Melanetti, healthy cooking. I love it.
Yeah,
that's perfect. I love it. Good job, you guys. Awesome. And John's got some
RV prepper.
Yeah, RV prepper. Oh, Prepper Wayne. Okay, that's good. We'll have to look him up for sure. Thanks, John. So yes, who is the most adventurous? Who's the most adventurous RV channel or van lifers? Because I know van lifers can be pretty adventurous too. So
Adventure Van Life.
Adventure Van Man. Yeah, there we go. Van City Van Life. Yes, excellent. That's a good one for sure. Yeah, let's pull all those ones up here for most adventurous RV and van life.
There you go.
F&A Van Life. Perfect. Sounds good. We've got
Kara and Nate.
Van Adventure Van Man. We've got Nomadic Fanatic.
There you go.
Love that guy. We've been watching him for a long time, on and off for sure. Adventure F&A van life right now, 9 months, 9 countries. Are you kidding me?
Well, that would fit the next category too.
Next category is international RV travel. So category number 5, international RV travel. So who do you watch from the UK, from Australia, from South America? You know,
from
Peru, well, that's in South America.
Mexico. Oh yeah. Well, it was last time I checked too. You're right.
Mexico.
I've looked at a globe before.
Iceland. Do people RV in Iceland?
No.
Do they RV in Norway? I don't know.
They go camping, I'm sure.
They must go camping at least. So yeah, and these don't have to be full-time RVers, you guys. It can just be camping channels, RV channels, things that are of interest to our community, right?
Who's that?
Beck and Eamon. That's great.
Nice.
Okay, I'm totally gonna have to Google these people and find out all their channels. Maybe I should do a
to
update.
go with the adventure one and to go with the international is this category.
Number
Best
6.
sightseeing, tourism.
Best sightseeing. You're going pretty fast.
Ooh, well, I have to.
Why?
We got
10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes. We're good. We're fine. Okay, fine.
4x4 live and give. That sounds fun. Totally gonna have to check that out. LLRV, Melanetti. Thanks, guys. So I don't know what are we the most adventurous? Are we international? Or are we best sightseeing and tourism?
We definitely need more things scratched off of our touring map.
We do, for sure. Okay, Richard says for international, Outliers Overland.
Okay.
Excellent. That's great. That's great. Oh, yes. John Chalker, RV Underway, because they do some real good Blackstone cooking. So, yeah, for a cooking channel, it would be RV Underway. Good to know. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. We've got the Expars.
Wayward Wags.
Expars. Wayward Wags, yes. Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Just did Iceland.
Life Untethered. Just did Iceland. Fantastic couple of videos. Awesome. Thanks, Bikers. We'll totally be checking that out. Wander and Move. Aussies. Awesome. Good to know. Long Honeymoon. Yeah, we've watched lots of their videos. Yeah. Not RV, but Sailing Zetera.
Yes.
Zetera. Okay, that's good. And honestly, Mike, sometimes the sailing ones are just as adventurous. They just give you that sense of adventure. How do you overcome challenges? How do you solve problems? How do you work as a team without trying to kill each other when you're living in a small space? So we appreciate the sailing videos as well.
How do you go to the bow where it's crashing and yell at the other person and the other person's like, oh, he's just communicating.
Long Honeymoon for international travel? Oh, man, we haven't watched their videos for a long time. I didn't know they were doing international. Wow. That's exciting. Okay, we're totally going to have to... I feel so far behind, but we will catch up this winter. We will be watching lots and lots of videos. All right, next category. Kent already showed you the
most interesting RV vlogger.
RV vlogger, because sometimes... YouTube channel doesn't fit any of these categories. It's not a repair channel. It's not a... international channel. Maybe they don't have kids, so it's not a family channel, but they just vlog their life. They just do day by day. How are they going to vlog their life? Who's the one that we used to watch?
They would definitely vlog their life. Lots of the time.
Yeah.
They get up in the morning and you'd see the door open and what are they cooking for breakfast? The kids are laughing.
More journey that Ken's talking about.
And so that was vlog, but it was also a whole bunch of adventure and more.
Wandering Wyatts. Yes. That's who I'm thinking of. I don't think they're RVing anymore, but when they were doing their YouTube channel, they were just vlogging their day, just day to day what they were doing, living in their trailer. So yeah, most interesting RV vlogger. Who do you guys think is the most interesting RV vlogger? All right, let's see what we can come up with here. Eric from Nomadic Fanatic. I think he covers a lot of these categories. He's fantastic for sure. He's Eric from Nomadic Fanatic. Fantastic.
There you go. Thailand trip videos.
All right, finding our someday for best family and best adventures and best cinematic videos. Yes, we didn't put that as a category, but you're right. Their stuff is gorgeous to watch. Absolutely. Switch it up. Okay, we'll have to find those. Our Newell, that's good. We'll find those. LLH at Long Honeymoon does some Thailand trip videos. Sweet.
Yeah. Happy
Place Diaries. Yes. Awesome. Those guys are great. Nomadic Fanatic again. Vlogger would be finding our someday. Yeah. Those guys are pretty amazing for sure. We had a chance to meet them actually when we were in Palm Springs.
Yes, we did. And nicest in people. Phoenix.
Yeah, we met them twice. We did like a dual meetup with them. Yes. They did a meetup with their people, and we did a meetup with our people at Cabela's. It was excellent. Pretty fun to do that with them.
People were coming up the escalator, and they're like, "Hey," and we're like, do they know you or me?
I know, it was so funny. We didn't know who they were coming to see. We don't even know you. was funny. All right, we've got Switch It Up again. Awesome. Steve Wallace, stealth camping. Ah, good tips there, I bet. Living Our Vision. Awesome. The Beans. Excellent. Trenton Alley. Living Our Vision. That's okay. It's already voted. That's fine. It's hard to keep track of everything. Keep Your Daydream. Still amazing. They are still amazing.
Yeah.
I think like the longest running must be Keep Your Daydream. How many seasons have they got? They must have like 15 seasons now.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Their kids are all married and grown up, and they got grandkids, right?
Yeah. Trish and Mark put out a video series a long time ago. It's actually a course on how to start your own YouTube channel, and we took that course before we started our YouTube channel. So Mark has been a huge part
component
in getting our YouTube channel off the ground. So we totally appreciate
just
those
get a few things set up.
Yeah,
right?
That course is great. And if you're thinking of doing starting your own YouTube channel, I would highly recommend his course.
Yeah. Grateful Glamper.
Adventure Endeavor, Grateful Glamper. Most interesting vlogger is a tie. Cheaters. Happily Ever Hanks and Keith and Rainey, unless there's a category for funniest, then switch them to that category.
There
Keith
you go.
and Rainey. Okay, we'll have to find them up.
Yankee
I
in
have
the
heard of
South.
Happily Ever Hanks, but I haven't heard of Keith and Rainey. Yankee in the South and Chris About T-shirts. There you go.
Excellent.
There you go. Awesome. Okay, so next category. So that's great. That's covered. Let's just review what we've covered. We've covered favorite full-time family.
Yeah.
Best RV repair. Best RV food channel. Most adventurous RV or van life. International RV travel. Best sightseeing or tourist channel. So the sightseeing one, I don't think we focused on that one enough. What I mean by that is people who review museums, or they review, the best coffee shop in a town, or the best sightseeing, the best touristy kind of places to go to whenever you go to a town. And I'm going to vote Mel and Nettie from Living Free Zip Code List.
Yes.
Because their videos are very much about that. They'll go to a town and they'll show you. It's like you go with them to these different locations and you can see what they're looking at and what they're seeing.
Yeah.
So
so
that's kind of what I'm thinking of. So
I like the little diner where the food comes on a train and then drops down onto your diner table.
Yeah, exactly. So
that was cool.
Yeah, so definitely put some sightseeing ones in there as well, because when you go to a certain location, sometimes it's nice to just pull up a video and say, okay, I'm here. Now what should I look at? What should I see? What do I not want to miss, right? So we appreciate those videos too. Awesome. Then we've got most interesting RV vlogger, which we talked about. Next category.
See, I used to watch a guy on a motorcycle through Iran who was vlogging, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a few more in here. We've got
Chasing RV
Sunshine. Awesome. That's cool.
Excellent.
I haven't heard of them.
Here's another
Thanks,
one.
Jarhead and Ginger, for that one. And
Best tech, RV tech.
Best tech. So what does that mean? When you say RV tech, what do you mean?
I mean,
Kent made that one up.
I know. Whether it's camera tech so you can capture your RV travels, or whether it's something that makes your fridge run better, or like we put a fan in the very back there that it's not a fantastic fan, but it's as fantastic as we want or need. And so, it's a very valuable install. And then there's also our triple stage charger down there, and gives us our power control. And these upgrades are what makes our living RV life just better.
Okay, so you're thinking more like RV tech, RV gadgets.
More gadgets, but also improvements.
Okay, awesome.
Solar would be
we've also
another
got
big...
on-world travel sightseeing. So on-world travel, awesome. We'll have to look that one up. And GME Life is in the house, by the way. Thank you so much for giving us that suggestion for videos for a channel. Nomadic Hippie, he's a truck driver and he is also in RV. Perfect. That's great. Love your RV. Yeah, Richard for sure. I've seen some of his videos. National RV Training Academy. Yeah, there you go. RV media creators, because National RV Training Academy, who Garrett is involved with, does a lot of that. They show you how to fix your RV and how to improve it, how to make it better. So definitely one.
How to fix something that just broke, and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
Exactly. Best sightseeing would be Life in Miles, MYLES. They seem to have an unlimited budget to do everything in every town. So that's pretty fun. I mean, I don't have a budget like that, but I sure like watching somebody who does and being able to have fun with that. So that's fantastic. Cheap RV living, awesome. That's good. Chad from Changing Lanes. Yeah, man, I haven't seen any of their videos for a long time. We have to go back and
they started
their
YouTube channel at the same time we did.
They did. Yeah, because we were in the same sort of group with Mark as he was launching his How to Start a YouTube channel. So they blew way past us because they're freaking awesome, those guys. You can't vote for yourself, Garrett. Bridget, you're hilarious.
I love it.
RV with Tito's coming back again. We've got, for tech, we've got Beginning This Morning. I've never heard of them, so thank you for that, Richard. We'll have to look that up. All right, my second choice is All About RVs by Jared Gillis. Yeah, I think he's really good at that. Morton's on the Move for tech, Nomadic Hippie, Changing Lanes definitely. Okay, best tech is Jared again at All About RVs. Okay, good job. We have 2 more to go. So we have one that you made a thing for, and then I have a bonus one.
You did one that you didn't make. We didn't make a thing for.
Yeah. I know,
okay.
Poor Ken. I told him the very last thing. I said one more category, and it was too late. He didn't have time to make a little thing for it. But I think the second to last one, number 9, is. Drum roll,
there you go.
Please.
Ooh. Yeah.
Is
RV life on the cheap.
RV life. Who has the best tips for RV life on the cheap? Who has the best ideas for doing life on a shoestring budget?
You can't vote for yourself.
It's not us. No, you can't vote for us. It's not us. Somebody else. We want to actually find out some more tips and some more ideas on how to do RV life with a very low budget.
Who's the guy?
Who's got good RV life?
Who's the grandfather of living life cheap on a cheap budget? The grandfather of it. The guy at the long hair. Bob, was it?
Oh, that guy. Lives in the desert.
Yeah.
Goes to quartzsite.
Yeah.
You guys, who is it? Who are we thinking of? You know who we're thinking of. The guy with the beard.
Yeah,
he was doing full-time RV living before it was even
anybody.
a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
In a van or in a motorhome? What does he have?
Well, all of it. Whatever.
I don't even know what he has. Oh man, I can't. His name is like totally on the tip of my tongue. I can't come up. That looks like the Marxes are in here. X marks the spot. Nice to see you guys. Glad you're here.
Cheap RV living.
Explorist Life for DIY campers. That's awesome. Best tech would be RV Geeks. They are my go-to for fixing anything good stuff. We'll have to check out RV Geeks. I love it. Richard says on the cheap would be us.
There you go.
Well, we try. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that.
We try to live it as... Oh, it is Bob. Bob Wells.
Oh.
Got it.
Sarita just said she had a 4.3 meg earthquake.
Well, I just banged my knee against my table, and it felt like it was
she's in California. In Central California. She probably did have an actual earthquake. Cheap RV Living, says Justin and Christina. Van Life. We just got to keep going. And Cheap RV Living, Bob.
Yeah, Bob Wells.
Bob Wells. That's who it is. Thank you.
Slim Potato Head.
LLRV,
look at that.
Bob. Thank you. Thanks, Melanetti. RV on the cheap. He totes vans like crazy, and he is a non-for-profit. That's perfect. That's great. Cheap RV Living, Bob Wells. Cheap RV Living, good stuff. Slim Potato Head. Yes, he is Canadian, I believe.
Yeah, he's from Alberta.
Yeah, he's got a little A-frame that he takes everywhere, which is so fun to watch him. And he's so calm and chill. I like watching Slim Potato Head. And Bob Wells, Bob Wells, perfect. LLRV, thanks Imperial RVing. Yep, cheap RV van living, perfect. That's awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah,
we do our best to try and help people out that have low budgets because that's where we are. So that's that.
Which means
we might as well talk about something we know.
You know, if you know how to do a few things,
it's 801.
I know. If you know how to do a few things, then more people can be involved with RV life.
We're almost done. We have one more surprise bonus category. Who's your favorite Canadian RV channel? I know there's a few of us out there. Canadian RV channel doesn't have to be full-time. It can just be anybody who has a Canadian RV channel. I really like Tumbleweed RV Life. Tumbleweed RV Life is amazing. Christian and Tracy have a great channel.
Once we're done here, I'm going to look on my app and see the...
She says it wasn't your knee.
Where it was and all that stuff. It was my knee, actually. I moved my...
No,
I know.
I hope you're okay, Sarita.
Yes,
I know
I hope
that's
everybody's
a pretty
okay there.
big earthquake, and earthquakes, no matter if you're used to them or not, are always a little bit scary.
And it depends on what kind it was.
So yeah, hopefully you're okay and everything is all right with you and with your house and your family and your loved ones. So I'm praying for you there. So LLRV for Canadian. Thanks to our head and Ginger, we appreciate that. So yeah, Justin and Christina, Van Life, they are also Canadians. They have a Canadian YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
So just before we close out, you guys go ahead. If you are our moderators, please go ahead and put the link to your channel in the chat so that people can go and show you some love. You guys go through this video. I know it happened really fast, and just watch the chat. You can just mute us. You don't need to listen to us, but just go through the chat and write down all of those channels that everybody shouted out, because what a great resource.
I think that's a great resource. A gold mine.
This is a gold mine for sure. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all of your what's the word? Your participation.
Yeah.
I think those painkillers are dulling my brain. We've got a few more here. Slim Potato Head and us would be for Canadians. Thank you, Imperial. And LLRV. Don't know very many others. Luke and Alicia. Yes, we need to find their channel. Canadian Love Your RV. I think he's from the island. I'm not totally sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to go check that out. I get his newsletters every once in a while on my
Thank
email.
you.
You guys are amazing. Border
Trish,
Hookups. Irene is Canadian. Okay, cool.
Christian, thank you.
Yep, Luke and Alicia, sounds good. And you guys had a good time tonight. I hope everybody had a good time tonight. We sure had fun with you.
We like doing live streams on Fridays,
Yeah.
and you know what? I think it makes a good Friday night.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do it too often because, you know what? We like to throw a lot of content in there,
Yeah.
like train robberies.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff like that.
Exactly. Another Canadian is called Everlander. Awesome. Thanks, Richard. We'll have to look them up for sure. Bridget... Bridget thought we said, "Who's your favorite comedian?" RV channel, but we actually said Canadian.
What's the difference?
Jim
Carrey.
Canadians are funny, okay? We just
Shania
are.
Twain.
So Canadian, comedian, it's pretty much interchangeable. Yes,
Lauren Green.
I have a joke for you before we close out.
Go ahead.
So there's this meme out there. I haven't seen it, but somebody was telling me that there's a picture of this gorgeous cinnamon bun, like just beautifully done, looks delicious, and someone says, "Synonym buns are my favorite." Catch that? Synonym buns are my favorite. And somebody commented back and said, "Just like the ones that Grammar used to make."
I don't have one of those little things to come through it. Maybe I do. Let's see.
A synonym bun that Grammar used to make. Yes,
about...
my niece told me that joke. I thought it was
There you
adorable.
go.
Alrighty, you guys. But border hookups are half Canadian. Oh, that's cute. We'll have to go find them. That would be great to check that out. Excellent. Cool.
What?
Tired Retired Old Timer says, "I want to share that YouTube notified me I have hit 1,000 watch hours." You guys,
whoa!
Thank you so much for supporting Jim over at his channel for the Retired Old Timers. Head over there right now, watch a video, give him a like, give him a comment, and definitely subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight,
Yes.
you guys. I think we're done. We love you. Have a fabulous weekend. Stay safe. Have fun out there. Go. You know what to do. Grab life by the tail.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next Friday. Bye-bye.